welcome to Recovery Uncovered. I'm B. Blackman, and today we have our guest, Adam.
Adam Cavazos.
Thank you so much, because I was about to mess up your last name.
That's okay.
Cavazos, right?
Cavazos.
Nice. Beautiful.
Indeed.
Yeah, so Adam Cavazos, he's with us today. He's fairly new to Rise. Well, not new to Rise, but new to our team.
Correct.
That way, yeah.
That is
You've
correct.
I know I've seen you around.
Probably
years
too
now.
much.
I've seen you
too
around some years now. So if you can, just just introduce yourself. Let us know, what brought you here to Rise, and what's your role today.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've been around Rise. The family group is primarily where I was established my residence. My son was involved in substance use disorder, and so we came here because of him. Sort of a long, rocky road there. He didn't participate in the program, but for my wife and I, we've been, pretty much, especially myself, participating for around 10 years as a family group member. I've been in the corporate world. I served in the U.S. Air Force, so I did a lot of things.
Cool.
Thinking a little bit about retirement, actually, a couple, maybe a year ago or so. And, one thing led to another as being a participant. And I got an email from one of the staff that said, hey, would you be interested in perhaps talking to somebody about working here? And so, one thing led to another, and spoke to a program director and said, please join the team. I thought about it for just a short amount of time, because it kind of made sense to me when you're described as having unique experience with being a family group member, and the specific team was the telehealth team. And so it was a new kind of department, and to be added to the team as a peer support family group member to do telehealth. And we do all the good things that Rise Recovery does, but we do it virtually. So
Wow, that's pretty exciting.
Very much.
When you're working with families virtually, what's the the landscape as far as how many families are you able to touch?
Right.
Texas or beyond.
Right, well, we're brand new, so what we, working through a grant through University of Texas Health San Antonio, through the Be Well program, we started outreach to South Texas, primarily to Southeast Texas, to pick up the areas of Harris County and down in the valley, South Texas. So much of the effort has been outreach to contact school districts and juvenile justice programs to ensure they know what we do. And so all the 45-year history of Rise, or BDAP, going back to BDAP, is a little bit about what we talk about to describe what we can do. Peer support for both families, teens, young adults, and we can do it virtually. Now, we're getting things rolling, and the outreach, it takes time, especially when you're dealing with very, very large school districts, very large juvenile justice programs. And we still support the Bexar County area with telehealth. And so from time to time, our sessions may be Monday, Wednesdays. We have 10 different family members on. But the kids, the teenagers who may either be stipulated to go to a sort of a program, we've had several. And so we just recently had two that sort of finished their 90-day program, so pretty quickly, and sort of turning their lives around, if you will, in a positive direction.
Yeah. Why can you talk to our people about why is it so important that families get involved, and what impact did it make for you and your family, the involvement
Yeah.
of get into peer support services and group meetings and so forth.
Absolutely. I'm glad you asked that because, for myself specifically, I had a difficult time understanding what was going on with my son because, I'd never been around substance use disorder, especially so close to me.
Right.
And it's eye-opening to learn about the disease and to learn about the family dynamics and so forth. And to be sort of this middle America type family that's just hardworking and going about their day, and you see your children just, charging through life, and then all of a sudden something that you don't understand has become really problematic for the entire family. I needed help, pure and simple. And for a man, often, especially in South Texas, I will say, we may not see it clearly that sometimes we need to ask for help.
Mm.
And I certainly was out of my element, for sure. And I'm not the only one.
Mm.
And I certainly knew that, as soon as I stepped into Rise and stepped into family group meetings. I see men and women just like myself as parents dealing with their teenager or young adult. And so immediately I knew I wasn't the only one. And at this point, I still know I'm not. And I still know that there are many men out there and many families who are not asking for help.
Mm.
Some may not know what's going on completely or how bad it might be. But that's okay. We meet them where they are as to when they ask for recovery and how they ask for it. We're there to support them, and so kind of meeting them halfway. And had I not been part of this program, I would have been probably completely lost. Still today, in this 10-year time span.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it's a constant battle. It's definite, and it's not just Texas, it's across the country as we hear and see.
It is.
And education is powerful, information is powerful, and we're educating folks and we're supporting teens and trying to catch it early, just like any other disease there is out there, whether it be cancer, whether it be diabetes. You catch these things early, there is treatment. There may not be cures,
Right.
as we know, but there's treatment.
There's treatment.
And it doesn't always mean medicine. Sometimes it just means a listening ear and a helping hand, if you will, in the right way. Enabling can be something that parents do without knowing it. I did it.
Right.
I was enabling my son to do the wrong things. And once I started to learn, I put myself on a path of recovery so that I would be better to support him whenever he asked for help.
Thank you so much, Adam, for reiterating, the fact that this is a family disease. It affects everyone within the entire family system. So, and having that support system, the support network, and especially, and that peer-to-peer, right? Those who have those experiences or have gone through it is so important and so crucial.
Absolutely.
To make these type of connections. And thank you so much for sharing how it's changed and how it's helped you in your life.
Yeah, it definitely has. And by being virtual, as we knew during COVID, we struggled to make the connection,
Right.
which is so important. That's the piece of recovery, the opposite of addiction, connection. And so when people couldn't meet face to face, this organization was meeting them with phone calls, with email, with texting, and video conferencing, and
Right.
using platforms where we could see each other face to face. And that's the power of the telehealth organization. That we do all the good things. We even do social activities as well. And sometimes we do go on site. We went to the beach a couple of times this year and met some family members and took teams.
That's cool.
And so, but in the meantime, we do social activities on Friday evenings. We'll watch a movie together. We'll do anything, many things that you can do face to face, you can do same face-to-face on a video conference, and peer-to-peer, one-on-one counseling sessions, group meetings, and so we're doing it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think that's definitely one thing, right, that they say that COVID has taught us, right, is that ability for us to be able to connect, you know, with people anywhere and everywhere, and to have that is important, and truly is. And I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm so glad that you're a part of this team.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
And yeah, and continue to do this work. Is there anything you like, maybe just a last thought and whatnot that you like to give to our families and viewers or anyone that's listening?
Well, the most important thing is we're here for you. We free services, you know, our organization always operates free, but there is a commitment, and the need to ask for help is powerful. And when we are asked to help, we are there. And you know, we take calls, we take emails, we get online with, you know, teens, young adults, and family members, parents who need that support, and we're here for you, and we can make it easy on you, meet you where you are.
So is there a particular email or number that they can call to contact if they would like to receive these telehealth services?
The primary, you know, telehealth at riserecovery.org
Mm-hmm.
is the email address that can be used.
Okay.
There is we also have a website. You know, you can go to riserecovery.org,
Mm-hmm.
and we're connected. The telehealth is there as well,
Okay.
right connected to the same riserecovery.org website
Nice.
as well. So.
Well, thank you, Adam. I just want to say this though, y'all. If y'all notice, I'm solo today. Danya, she's at home. Hey, Danya. I'm gonna tell you that I love you, and I guess we'll be together on the next one. So I never thought I'd be doing this without you. So lost. But thank you so much, Adam. It's
I'm
been
here for it.
awesome. You know what I mean?
Yes, glad to be doing it. I
Yeah.
appreciate being here.
Yeah.
It's good work. It's great work. It's hard work, but it's good work. Great work.
It is. So, all right. Until next time, I guess.
And now a thought from Justin.
September. Is the greatest month of the year. It is the start of pumpkin spice season and the beginning of the holidays. I know what you're thinking. My birthday is also in September. But also pumpkin spice. Some people may say that pumpkin season's not till October, but they are wrong. Here at Rise Recovery, it's pumpkin season all year round. If you're struggling with substance use issues, please call Rise Recovery, and we can point you in the right direction. We also have a telehealth program. Whatever program you decide to take, they love pumpkin spice just as much as you do.
Today's episode brought to you by Los Hombres Coffee. In every cup, a smile that makes us stay a while. Online at loshombrescoffee.com or 210-724-9908. Thank you for your support of Rise Recovery.